In November of 2015, F&M Installation started work on the BC Hydro Big Bend substation project in South Burnaby. As an electrical contractor, FMI filled the role of prime contractor for this project and worked directly with Amick Foster Wheeler, who had engineered the design for BC Hydro. FMI's scope of work at the Big Bend substation included the installation of a control building which housed 28 protection and control panels and telecommunication racks. The panels were connected to the 60,000 volt substation equipment using hundreds of control cables. These cables allow the substation equipment to be remotely operated from the BC Hydro Control Center. A gas-insulated switchgear building with 14 feeder sections complete with individual circuit breakers, disconnect switches, and reactors. A 60,000 volt or 60 kilovolt substation, including two 60 to 25 kilovolt transformers. Each 60 kilovolt feeder had its own disconnects, circuit breaker, and protection devices such as voltage transformers and surge arresters. The 25 kilovolt side of the transformer fed the gas-insulated switchgear building through underground 2,000 MCM cables encased in concrete duct banks. Duct banks serve as an underground pathway for the substation's power cables. The duct banks contained as many as 16 5-inch conduits each. In addition to work directly at the Big Bend site, simultaneous electrical, telecommunications, and civil works were required at the Annacis, Kidd 1, Ingledow, and Edmund substations. As an electrical contractor, FMI has overseen the successful installation of many substations. However, this installation had unique challenges, such as building the substation on top of a grid of 20-meter deep grout reinforced soil panels. All services and electrical duct banks needed to run along this grid of reinforcement as the site was built on boggy material that is expected to compress drastically over the next 50 years. The bog-like conditions in the soil also produced high levels of methane gas. To mitigate the potential of methane gas seeping into the buildings, FMI installed a liquid boot membrane under the slabs of each building to capture the gas and to then vent it out through an extraction system. Methane monitoring systems were also installed into each building. The 25 kilovolt, 2,500 MCM cables that FMI pulled to the gas-insulated switchgear required specialized Pfister terminations that were installed and tested by a specifically qualified team. Safety was the first priority on this project, and in addition to the usual safety processes and practices we use to strengthen our safety culture, we chose to host an off-site safety seminar where we engage our workforce, subtrades, and clients to further bolster the commitment to safety at all levels. Despite impacts to schedule and production, this seminar was held when the project was at its busiest stage and had the largest workforce, so it would have the greatest influence. The seminar proved to be a great success, bringing the different trades together to not only learn different safety practices, but also share knowledge and experiences among fellow workers and ultimately keep safety the top priority. FMI successfully coordinated 100,000 man-hours, including subcontractors and BC Hydro crew, while maintaining an excellent safety record. Peak months of the project averaged 60 workers per day. Multiple high-risk activities were undertaken daily, from heavy crane lifts, confined space sentry, silica exposure, working at heights, methane gas exposure, and work around high voltages. An approved safety work plan was created and followed for each critical task to ensure our workers and other crews in the vicinity were well informed and safe. Before mobilizing to site, FMI spent considerable time pre-planning the substation installation to ensure the limited site space would not impact concurrent multi-trade site activities. This pre-planning became crucial as technical challenges for the site preparation contractor resulted in delayed mobilization dates and a staggered site handover plan, giving FMI access to only small sections of the work site as they became ready. Larger than expected spoil piles from the site prep contractor took away anticipated laydown and staging areas, further congesting the work site. Working with BC Hydro and Amick Foster Wheeler, FMI rebuilt the construction schedule to mitigate new risks to project-critical tasks. Once construction started, FMI executed the new construction plan while adapting to further changes in site access. Coordination between all parties was critical during the first 5 months of construction, as the unanticipated shared worksite with the site preparation contractor and changing handover dates to work zones posed real risks to scheduled construction. By staying flexible to new conditions, working closely with the client, and prefabricating off-site where possible, our experienced and dedicated workforce was able to mitigate many of the unexpected challenges and deliver a high-quality installation ahead of schedule, allowing the client to energize the substation 1 month earlier than planned. As an experienced electrical contractor, we are proud of what we have achieved at the Big Bend substation and feel our strong project management, dedication to quality, and commitment to safety were all demonstrated in this project's success.